Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Canary Guys podcast. Welcome back to regular programming. We've played a football match. We've scored some goals. It's all gone very well. As you'll notice, I'm not alone. Joining me are my two stupendous co-hosts. One of them is to football podcasts what Stephen Bunting is to darts. It's Ashton Brownie.
Twins! If I turn my head a bit.
You could win the Stephen Bunting lookalike competition, I'm not going to lie.
And I'd happily take that. I reckon I should meet him one day and we do the Spider-Man thing with each other. That could be
Definitely.
absolute cinema.
Good. I love that.
And I'm also joined by the man who invented the crumbs per bite scale. It's Robbie Harris.
Yes, I did. I fucking love a sausage roll, mate. I think anybody watching who doesn't know what sausage rolls has something wrong with them. So,
Robbie, I'm starting to worry that you've only got one personality trait, and it's sausage rolls, mate.
I do. I'm a socially awkward, but I'm a very nice man too. So it's okay.
Yeah, that's also true. Thanks to shout out to my girlfriend for that one. Fantastic stuff. Right, let's get straight into it then, lads. A cup win against MK Dons. Where do we begin?
Are you shocked?
Motore scores goals.
Yeah, I think we could probably start on Motore. What a performance!
40 seconds in.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant goal. Not just his goal though, but throughout the game, his whole play, linking up with people, the assist. He had MK. I know it's MK Dons, right, and they're League One, and they've only just got up to League One as well. They're technically League Two, but they've actually, when you look at their transfers, they spent quite a bit of money for a League One side. They've signed quite a few good players. I mean, they've signed Ryan Wintle, who, as far as I'm aware, for Cardiff last season was excellent. And how on earth he's gone to MK Dons, I do not know. And he scored against us, so there you are. But just had their defence on strings. They had no idea which way he was going, couldn't hold on to him physically. You know, he's got pace, he's got power. And I think I said it in our chat earlier, I am seriously starting to wonder whether there might be a route back into this team for Makama if Toure stays in the same form.
Yeah, that's 100% fair.
Because
I was about to say,
Makama's a great player, but it's going to be so difficult for him to break back in if Toure keeps up like this.
Yeah, yes. What are you saying?
Yeah, so basically, I was sat in the barber's today, and I was just on my phone, and the chat notifications are coming up, and it's all this, I'll play Toure till Makama's back, whatever, Makama better. I am getting sick and tired of this, by the way. I'm gonna flap a few feathers today in the wrong way, okay? Motore
oh my God, there's a role reversal.
Than Makama, and I think it's now a fact, okay? He has done more for
Norwich. I agree with you.
I don't care about the injury that Makama's had. I think it's easy who the starting striker is going to be this season, regardless of injury concerns. I think Motore has done more for Norwich. We play better when Toure's there, and his record shows that. We go into every game, and it's not is Toure going to score today? It's what minute is Toure going to score today? It's a complete different narrative when he's up front for me.
I don't disagree with you. I think what I said earlier was I think that Toure is a better player than Makama, but I also don't think he's miles better than Makama. I think it's such a nice thing to be able to have this conversation about two strikers who are both class and will both easily score double-digit goals this season. And if they don't, I will be shocked. And the only way Makama doesn't get double-digit goals is if he's kept out of the side by Toure. And even then, I think he gets a few off the bench. So, it's an interesting one. It's so nice to have a debate about who's going to play up front rather than what we've had in previous years, which is if Sargent dies, we die.
Or if Fuki dies, we die.
Yeah, we always had one very reliable striker and then quite a lot of ones that are a bit of a risk. So nice to have two out-and-out proper strikers. Chris Garden's an option. I still think he'll come good, but I hope so. Think my only qualm with him is I think he'll come good when Clement realises that he's not an out-and-out striker. I think he needs a role switch.
Yeah, with Makama and Toure, it's good because they're very similar players, but also very different, if you get what I mean.
Yeah,
Makama is very much of a strong number 9, and Torre is the traditional number 9, but he can also be techie, as we saw for the assist for
yeah.
Slamari's goal, by the way.
Yeah, his
Mental.
technical skills are great with the ball.
Yeah.
This is what I mean when I say he's a better player. I think that
Yeah.
on a technical level, not just scoring goals, but also his interplay, he's
Mhm.
able to do the same hold up as Makama for me, but with also a bit more of the passing range. And I just think he's got a little bit more. It's not a lot, but there's a little something, a little bit more about him. So Norwich fans may think I'm completely mad, and I'm totally on board with that. I'm not saying Makama's a bad player. He's anything but. He's a really good player. But I just think this Mohamed Toure signing maybe it's up there with the top signings under Ben Napper.
And the fact is, if you look
And I
at
might
it,
have gone early, but
he was very clearly branded as the second choice to Casper Hogg. He was the reserve. He was the backup. He was not our first choice, which makes
I'm
it
not
even...
mad at it at all.
Yeah, no, not am I. Not am I at all.
Oh my
It's
god!
good
Can you
business.
imagine if we'd signed both of them? Can you imagine where we'd be now?
Hogg,
League
Torre,
would be in
Makama.
one hand, mate, at this point.
We like that.
But we
Like
wouldn't have
that a
done
lot.
that. So, but no, I just think he offers such a different profile to any other Norwich striker that we've had in recent years. We've had hold up number 9s. We've had small technical number 9s. We've never had a complete package. I mean, even Sargent to a degree, it was a finisher, and I wouldn't say he necessarily put a lot of output in with passing and assists personally. I could be wrong. The stats could prove me wrong on that, but I don't ever remember a time where I see Sargent interlinking play in the same way that I'm seeing Torre do it.
Yeah, 100%.
That might just be me being biased because he annoyed me, but you know, we move. Another player I quite like to single out, certainly for his goal, Anis Ben Slimani.
I think he starts.
Yeah, I was really impressed. Really impressed with him again. It just again, we have to temper our expectations because it's MK Dons, right? But at the same time, you know, that goal was magnificent. It really was. It was technically excellent between him and Torre. The link up between the pair of them is splendid.
I was going to say.
And
Yeah.
again, you know, there's this thing. The argument there is: do you start one without the other? In the fact that they link up so well that it's almost worth playing both of them together. And that's another reason why Makama may struggle. If, you know, Slamane's in form, he's going to want to play Torre with him. Their understanding and link up appears to be excellent. So why wouldn't you play the two of them together?
Yeah, I love it. And again, it's nice to have someone like Magoma off the bench too, because the technical skill set that he has is, mental.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got Schwartau in the mix if we get a left winger in, which I'm sure
Even
we'll
Jacob Bright, he could play that more advanced role.
Yeah, Jacob Bright came on and made a fairly decent impact as well. He looked
Everywhere,
okay. You know, he looked like he was going to get a goal, I'll be honest. I did think he was going to at one point. Mind you, he ended up playing as a false 9 at one stage. So, but yeah, we vibe with that. Obviously, there's one man we haven't yet spoken about, and it will be his first time on the Canary Guys podcast being mentioned, and that is Andre Brooks, who got his first goal, who probably should have had his second goal had it not flicked off Ben Crisette's heel, and an assist as well, as far as I'm aware. I could be wrong.
Yeah,
I thought he got an assist. Yeah, excellent player. Looks already really bright. Again, I'm caveating it. It's MK Dons, but looked really bright. And so nice to see a winger that looks at his man and goes, I'm going to take you on. We have been screaming out for that for so long. It's ridiculous. It's just so nice to have a player like that with like genuine intentions of running at the defender and causing them a problem. And we've for too long we've had wingers who want to cut inside, pass backwards, turn around, not really get a delivery in, not cut in and have a shot. None of that. To be honest, my main problem with our wingers as of late is that they play it too safe. And the winger should be the player who's playing risky. The winger should be the player who's playing creative. you cannot play it safe as an attacking winger. For me, the best wingers in the world, when you look at them, are all the ones who can dribble, who've got pace, who can take a man on outside, inside, drag them all over the pitch.
I just can't help but think how nice it would have been to have Torre, Brooks, Ahmed. That would have been a very
Yeah,
good front three.
yeah.
And that's sad. Yeah. But
Again,
that's why it makes the left wing search so important.
I'm
Because
not
it needs to be right.
convinced. I could be wrong, but I'm not convinced Ahmed is. He's a good player, solid player, but I'm not convinced he is the man who elevates this squad at left wing.
And
Personally,
when he came in, he was more direct, but then
yeah,
he slowly stopped.
he was, but
And
then he
yeah,
started like in the last few games, he started turning around, passing backwards all the time, and I don't know if that's
Yeah,
what's
but
drilled
can I
into him.
defend
But
Ali Ahmed on that point of view of things?
please do, please do.
You look at the second half of the season. It was Ahmed off to the left for the majority of the second half of the season, and on the right it was people
Yeah.
like Schwartau who can play that position, but as we said, is not out and out wingers. You got to think about the amount of workload Ahmed had to manage that second half season.
Yeah.
And if there's a competent right winger and a competent backup, he does that week in, week out, and I think he is that player.
In fairness, I don't disagree. He looked shattered at the end of last season, purely on the number of back-to-back games he had to play.
Exactly. And if he could,
I don't disagree with that.
Was able to manage the minutes, he is that player. I'm adamant on it. I rate Ali Ahmed so much. I think he's a class player, and I think if he had the squad to manage his minutes better, we could have saw that. But unfortunately, we won't this season.
My personal opinion on Ali Ahmed, I like him. I like the character. I think he's a good player, but I do think that we can improve that position personally. I think he's a great option to have, but this is why we need another left winger, because it's squad options again. I know Ali Ahmed's out for the season, but I personally would have signed a left winger regardless. That's my take on it. I would have had one regardless of whether Ali Ahmed would have out.
Yeah.
If I was in charge of the transfers at the club, I would have already been looking for a left winger. The injury wouldn't have even factored.
No, but
the injury. The only thing that the injury factors for me is make it more urgent.
Mm-hmm.
I think the way the club looks at it, though, is you look at Pape Amadou Diallo, he played a handful of games last season, and he is a new signing this season, the way the club's going to look at him. So, like, I think...
Yeah, but again, can you rely on him?
It's just it's his first season.
That's the issue.
No, and you probably can't, but I'm hoping this season he can get a good run of games in, because when he did play them handful of games under Clermont, he looked solid. He really did. He carried the ball well. He made options. And I think there is a player there. It's just the injury concerns, like a lot of this squad is.
Yeah, no, that's true. I understand that. We'll get on to the left winger a little bit more, because after we've wrapped up the MK Dons review, we will talk about left winger options and some other things about that. I just want to give another quick shout out. We'll do Vladan Kovacevic, because penalty save. He's getting so good at pens now. He seems to be a bit of a penalty specialist.
I love it.
Last season wasn't every penalty except Ipswich?
Yeah, I think so. Typically.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, it's just
not another one.
Fucking ridiculous.
I think there was one more, but I can't remember what it was.
Oh, maybe.
Did Borough
I don't know. We'll have to fact check that one.
While we're talking, I'll little search.
Did Middlesbrough get a penalty against us when we played them at home and he bagged?
Maybe.
I can't remember. I don't know. I'll have a little search. That's fine.
Either way, another solid goalkeeping performance. The only thing he let in was that shot from Ryan Wintle, which, to be fair, was for a crowd of players from distance. It's not the easiest thing to save. But
I must mention their marking in terms of corner marking was.
The marking was poor, but I can allow a little blip in a performance like that.
Yeah, no, that is fair.
We'd already buried them by that point, so
we need to make sure that
that cannot come in against stronger sides, because they will punish that.
Yeah, no.
It was a very small blip in an overwhelming sea of positives. Anyone else you boys want to single out from the MK Dons game while we're here?
Yes.
Before we move on to a bit of left winger talk.
Absolutely, there is. There is a player within our squad, within that start 11 that played, who week in, week out, goes more under and under and under the radar. And he needs more than just some flowers. He needs his own field of flowers now. It's getting to a
Robbie,
point.
prepare the Louis Malden alarm.
Now, last week on this podcast, we spoke about our new left back, Mr. Cameroon. I don't know. I still can't pronounce that name.
Darlin
However,
Yongwa. I've learnt it.
It's Darlan.
Is it
Mr.
Darlan?
Cameroon sounds
It's
better.
Darlan, yeah. But Mr. Cameron does sound better.
Darlan Yongwa.
But I'm on here this week to speak about Benjamin Cristane and how he keeps on going under that radar for me. He's one of them players who is always a
solid
solid
performance.
7 or more performance week in, week out. And he's established.
Yeah, and you need players like that in your side. You do need players like that in your side. I agree.
And yeah, I think Cristane, I think him and Mr. Cameroon are going to have a good season battling out for first choice left back. And I'm really excited for that battle.
I
As
have
much
done
as-
a little bit of research on Vlad as well.
Okay.
So once we finish this, do you want to do it now?
Go on, go ahead.
It's not actually as impressive as I thought it was, to be fair. So he has saved against Portsmouth, Colby Bishop.
Yeah.
Against Southampton, Adam Armstrong. So the Southampton Portsmouth rivalry, they're both shit because Vlad saved penalty from him. So fuck you. Ollie McBurney scored last game of the season against us without a penalty.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Zan Vipotnik, Swansea, and obviously Philogene from Ipswich.
Was never a penalty, so that one don't count in my opinion.
Exactly. I like that question.
Yeah, agreed with that. I agree with you, Brownie. I think the only reason I haven't singled out any defenders for praise is because they had absolutely nothing to do, and the only time they did have something to do, we conceded a goal. So
yeah,
it's difficult because personally for me, I think 3 of that back 4 were excellent. I do think that, not that I want to be negative when we've won 4-1, but I do think that Jack Stacey is showing that he is past it at this point for me. Good as a backup. I don't rate him as any more than that. And for people who say, oh, he's underrated, I think he's massively overrated personally. Could be wrong. He seems to be all right going forward and then just have nothing defensively. He very often caught out of position. It is quite worrying, really. So, but one weak link in a team of 11 is not a bad ratio. And everyone else on that pitch turned up. Even the subs, to a certain extent, apart from MJ, and not Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson, but the one we don't speak of, he didn't really do a lot. But then, when does he ever? But the rest of the subs who came on did give a good account of themselves, good impact. Apart from the other man who we might need to speak about, which is Matthias Quistgarden.
A little bit naughty, I thought.
Well, I think I just has anyone come out with how serious that injury actually is?
I don't think it is. Colin said after the game, it's just a contact one and just sore rather than
which is good. It's good. I like him to be there, but again, it's he only played about 5 minutes, didn't he?
Yeah,
it was nothing. He really did not play for very long at all. But yeah, it's disappointing because when he came on, I really wanted him to get a goal. This is one of those games where you can get a goal to boost your confidence. Same with Jurasek. When he came on, I just thought I want those 2 to score because if they do, it could really kickstart things.
Brownie has his hand up.
Brownie, go ahead. What do you want to say?
You know how you're on about these sort of games where it can spark back confidence in a player? Well, I was rewatching an old podcast from, I believe the podcast was filmed on the 4th of December 2025. And my exact words on the podcast, roughly, was, I can't wait for Somali to come back. He will be a player under Philippe Clement. Yeah, I promise you, it's the podcast titled QPR We Back. Chris Hugh was in Butlins, it was just me and Robbie. And I said to Robbie, I said, when he comes back, he'll be a player. Walsall happened. He turned into Zidane, and he is now our Tunisian Zidane. And like I said with Toure keeps on building that gap between him and Makama. I think Somane is now doing the same thing between him and Magoma, where they're building that gap where they are ideally the first choice. And I'm excited for Saturday. A, because we're going to thump West Brom. B, because football's back. C, me and Robbie's going for a pre-match Nando's. And D, to see Clement's first ideal lineup for the new season.
That'd be good to hear. It's good to see. Definitely.
Yeah, it all sounds very, very positive. Yeah, I do think off the back of that performance, again, there's a lot of positives to take into the next game, which we will obviously discuss on our pre-match preview towards the end of this podcast. But I do go in there a lot more confident off the back of that. I was also a big fan of the fact that we named a really strong side in the cup, which we didn't have to do. But Clement did exactly what I wanted him to do, which is he treated this as if it was our final pre-season game.
Yeah.
He upped the work rate. He made everyone play as if we were playing in the first championship game, which is exactly what we do what you're supposed to do in a final pre-season game. You up the intensity, you play your first team players, and you go for it. And that is exactly what we did for me. So big thumbs up. Cannot complain at that result. Brownie, me and you were not far out on the old score predictions. I think I was closest.
Well, I'd like to give an honourable mention
being too positive, Brownie.
To someone who was one goal off the correct prediction. They wasn't on the podcast, but the day of the game I asked her for a score prediction and she said 3-1. And it wasn't Penny, it was my girlfriend. So I think...
Well, me and your girlfriend are tied because I said 5-1, so I was also one goal off.
You went too much, she went too little. Round it out together, you were there, basically.
So who's better? Comment below who's better, Ashton's Governor or Chris, please.
I'm going to lose that so easily. That one's an easy win. I'll concede now. It's fine.
I have one more player I want to mention.
Go ahead.
The Seagull.
I was about to say, I was going to mention them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right, no. What we're going to do here, I'm going to get into a rant.
Okay.
About seagulls.
Okay.
Bastards, the lot of them. I like the one on our pitch. He's all right. However, majority of seagulls, they're like sky rats. Honestly, vermin, the lot of them. The worst things in the world. So I'm not going to disclose what I do for work on this podcast, but I work in the automotive industry and I work in let's say a garage. It is a sort of garage warehouse type setup. They nest in the roof of said garage. They shit on all the cars. They ruin all the paintwork. They attack you if you walk anywhere near them. They have babies that get onto the floor that then if you go anywhere near their children, they attack you. They are horrid, horrid creatures. Although Sammy seems kind of chill, so I'll leave him be. He's like the one acceptable seagull in my life. I needed to get that out, so thank you very much, everyone.
He's too chill. He's too chill. I literally, I'm pretty sure a shot went right near his wing and he just didn't bother moving.
I thought a player was going to pick him up.
Yeah, he's off his rocker, isn't he?
Yeah. If someone hit the bird.
If someone did a house and saved a seagull, no one would have complained. But I mean, I guess we're going to see if he's here against West Brom, and if so, then
I have to say
sign him up.
This might be a bit woke and a bit weird, but I actually have a phobia of birds. Birds scare me. All types of birds.
No, that's fair. I understand that phobia as much as I'm not scared of birds, but I do understand it.
I can deal with spiders and things like that, but you put a bird in my what's the word? Vicinity.
Oh, I'm total opposite. I'm alright when it comes to spiders.
Yeah, I'm fine with spiders, but birds.
I get my girlfriend to move them out of our house.
I think were you both here when I had the spider incident?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we were.
Yeah. At the end of my bed, I was turned massive thing on my bed.
I can
No.
deal with spiders, but birds, yeah, I'm not too keen on them.
That's fair. That's fair. Now, speaking of birds, we have an issue on our wing, on our left wing, and we need a left winger, lads. Who
We
do you
do.
want in?
I mean, realistically or unrealistically? Because there's
Unrealistically, Mbappe.
two answers to that question.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen links to Ibrahim Osman from Brighton.
That would be nice. Yes.
He would be my preferential option out of the linked ones I've seen. Out of the ones that I've seen absolutely nothing in, I mean, I like Ramzani. I think a lot of people do. I like Cozier Dewsbury, who was on loan at
Sound.
Bolton. I like him a lot. There's so many good. The problem is, right, there are actually lots of good wingers available on loan who aren't necessarily playing for clubs.
Mm. Yeah,
Or
that
even
is
on a
fair.
permanent. Like, if right, here's my argument. I understand that we only want to bring in a winger because it's like a temporary fix. But if someone's available on a good deal on a permanent, why would we not get them?
Yeah, exactly.
For me, I don't. It makes
It's-
sense. And like we were discussing earlier, I would have done a winger regardless. So
Yeah,
the
that's
Ali
so
Ahmed
right.
injury makes it all the more pressing.
Mm-hmm.
Brownie, have you got any
Yeah.
ideas on a winger?
Yeah, we should never have sold him. We had him. We had our winger. We had our winger years ago and we sold him. Christoph Solis is going to be the left winger for Norwich for years.
He may have excelled Norwich level at this point, I'll be honest.
Yeah, but at that point, if he was to stay, he would have got 100 goals, 100 assists, and we'd be in the Champions League.
Yeah, he wouldn't, though. There's
Let's
nothing
see.
yet that tells us that he's not going to flop at Arsenal, because so far the only good performances he put in are in Europe, which is a different competition, and in the Belgian league, which is totally different.
Mm.
I still think he was never given a proper chance at Norwich, especially when we went down to the Championship. I will die on that hill. I really did rate Zolis and thought there was going to be a player there. And he went his loan deal, he went to Club Brugge, smashed it. Got a deserved move to the Premier League, where he'll probably be Arsenal's backup choice, because I think they still want another winger on top.
Yeah,
But
I mean, so.
I still really don't think we should have sold Zolis. And I know hindsight's a wonderful thing, but even at the time when the rumours were happening, I thought...
I might agree. I think the problem was when we did sell him, the writing was already on the wall. Whereas I think what we needed to do was at the point where he missed that. Was it against who was it against? He missed a penalty and he was never the same. It was a Premier League team in the cup. I think was it Liverpool?
I think it was Liverpool. Yeah,
It was. I think it was Liverpool. And the second he missed that, everyone got on his back. And he was never the same man, because he actually, for the first 3 games he played, looked really good. Actually really promising.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I think sometimes this is a discussion that needs to be had between Norwich fans. I think sometimes we are we'll say our piece, but we are the cause of our own downfall.
I agree.
We get on players far too early.
But
I'm guilty of it.
Yes.
I'm totally happy to say that I am guilty of.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fucking shit straight away. But sometimes I think we do need to give players a bit of a chance. But there is a limit to how many chances you can give one player, and I think that's what happened to Zolis in the end, is that he was given chances to come back and it never really worked.
Yeah,
and it's the same for a lot of players who are at the club now. There are some players who you could point to that you could say they've probably had 3 or 4 years of chances not broken through. Why are they still getting those chances when you could bring someone fresh in?
That's the thing with Zolis. He had 3 different managers, all of which gave up on him.
Yeah,
and we're seeing that now with Jurasek. He had.
And again, you don't know if it's the
Manny.
attitude. You don't know if it's not adapting to the English culture. He was very young when he came to us. He's in his mid-20s now, so he can, he's had a lot more life experience. It is a factor as a young kid, I can imagine, when you're coming over from far away and trying to play. So, yeah, it's interesting. But this links beautifully into what I want to say next.
Mhm.
I've seen a lot of rumours when we'll go back to the old left winger debate. See a lot of rumours about players coming over from foreign leagues, players coming from like the second tier of Italy, players coming from Norway, all sorts of stuff, right? Please, for the love of God, can we sign someone from what? It doesn't have to be the Championship, but one of the English leagues. I want English league experience. I want someone with culture in the. They don't have to be an English player, but culture experience in this country. So
Well, so
they
you don't
know
want
the
Job.
footballing culture, they know the way it's played, they know the styles, everything, the mentality you need to play in this country. Because when you watch Italian football, it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. The pacing's different. The way their games play out are different, and it's interesting, but it's not direct translation. That's why some players get on better in other leagues.
I think
Yeah.
Brownie's quite keen to show us the shirt he has on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'll be honest. I'd noticed it. I just
There's a reason why I love Zolis so much. Okay, around the time the
Mhm.
Zolis rumours came out, so around that time I broke my ankle. I had my first surgery, and then the day of my second surgery, the first notification I saw when I woke up was Zolis signing for Norwich. So from that point, it just became sort of like a safe player where. Like that was the day because they didn't think I was ever going to walk again, and that was the day I started walking again on the second surgery. So it's just that connection I have with Zolis, and that's why I've got this shirt.
I'm trying to think who it was because I remember Norwich signed someone when I was in hospital in Scarborough, but I cannot remember who
Was
it
it right
was.
on a
It
permanent?
was possibly, yeah, I think it might have been, or Sam Field.
oh
Yeah, it wasn't.
bloody hell! Not
It
Sam
wasn't.
Field.
It wasn't an exciting one. It didn't get me out of bed and dancing, but
Again, like,
it kept me alive.
I do think there are some players that like you do remember them signing, you kind of hang on to them as a cult hero type thing.
Mm.
Like I've had quite a few like that, where it's like they were really quite bad for Norwich, but I still like them.
Jordan Hugo, baby.
He
Oh,
went.
what a boy!
He was such a
Jordan,
solid second choice.
come on the podcast. Come on the podcast. Get on. We'll send you a
I might message
DM.
him. I actually love the bloke so
We
much.
have got plans to get some guests on, so we'll get Jordan Hugill in the rotation, and we'll see if we
I
can
love
get him
Jordan Hugo more than sausage rolls
to come on and talk to us about his Norwich career.
and everything. It must have
Well,
mental
everything,
life.
yeah, just
Yeah.
everything. But we are. I agree. Jordan Hugill's a massive cult hero to me. Like I love that man.
That's very
Unbelievable.
positive. Good taste in football.
Brilliant stuff. Right. Any other thoughts on left wingers, lads? Before we go, any names you want to throw out?
Yes, I want one man. There's a man I want,
Go on.
and I want him just for the name. I don't care how good at football he is.
Oh God,
I want us
I know
to get
who
a
this
job.
is.
I want us to get a job.
He wants damn job.
I want a job. I want job.
No English league experience. Not for me personally. I don't think he's what we need in this scenario.
No, you're right, but he has the best name that we've had, and that counts as 50% of why we should sign him.
I'm looking forward to Canary Callers saying Dalan Young was named, to be fair. So.
Speaking of which,
Speaking of which,
do you want to move into the regular segments?
Let's do that.
And we'll start with a classic. You've led onto it quite nicely.
We have, and
Robbie intro's in, my man.
I've got a fun thing for you today because I've got a double Canary Call. One of which is a classic, one of which is something a little bit different. But we have to start with a classic. I think we have to.
So what you're telling me is we're starting with old Norfolk people confusing each other.
We are, and this is possibly the most confusing call yet. And you'll see it on their faces. Peter's back, lads. Peter is back.
Oh.
Now, Peter is absolutely convinced that we've signed a player from Watford last season for £7 million.
Why do we let The people of Norfolk speak. Now it's time for Canary Caller of the Week.
Let's get back to the phones. And Peter, we've got Motoure coming up in just a few moments' time, so we'll have to keep this quick, Peter. But you think that Norwich don't need to splash out on another winger?
Well, no, you can't go suddenly into the transfer market and say, oh, we need another left winger. We've got a brilliant manager. If he's that brilliant, he will adapt the squad, what we've got, to accommodate that. At the end of the day, if there's a brilliant winger available, how much is it going to cost Norwich City? They're going in full. You're not going to put the prices up so much, and he's not going to be that brilliant. He's not available. So I feel we can do it without that.
Is it just the money? Are you just being a bit tight, Peter? Is that what it comes down to?
No,
you don't like the club putting their hand in their pocket?
I'm not sure. But look, how much we paid for that boy from Watford? What was it, 6.8 or 7.8? He's injured still, the winger.
You're talking about Diallo?
Yeah. Right.
Watford were also in for him, right? Okay, yeah.
Now, the one we've got signed, who we bought from Watford.
Brooks from Sheffield United?
No. The one we bought last season.
Yeah, right. I don't know which one you mean, from Watford.
Yeah, he's injured, He's been injured.
There was a long list. Right. Okay, well, you don't think...
What if
let's just say, Peter, what if there's a Premier League side who want to get a young winger some game time, and they'll have him back at the end of the season, and Norwich City to pay a proportion of his wages? Would that be all right?
Well, you can't just say that straight away when it comes at you like that, because he's got a development program, how he's playing his players, our manager, Philip Clement, which is he's a brilliant coach. You've got to make sure now that your coaching staff has looked into one to come in that left wing position. And if they haven't, you've got no chance. Because he'll be disruptive. He won't be playing in the same system that he plays. I mean, these footballers nowadays, you do realise, are you still there?
Where?
Yeah, do you realise when they go and sign them, they put somebody out in Spain, if they're signing a Spanish footballer, so watch his behaviour, what he does before the game, after the game, and after a match, a private detective to see if he's going to fit in with the club.
That sounds like a job I'd be interested in doing, Peter. Peter, we're going to have to get to Motoure, but you are right. They do their due diligence, because they do have to make sure, Cedric, that they are not only good on the pitch, but off the pitch as well. So I'm sure they do their research. I don't know about a private detective. I've never heard that one, but, I'm willing to read
let the people of Norfolk speak. That was the Canary Caller of the Week.
Peter, you're a legend. You're back. Thank you. What a Canary Call to start the season off. That's
That is a banger.
It's going to be
Week
difficult to be
one.
topped.
Week one.
Yeah.
What? Oh, it's the standards. Standards are being set by the team on the
Standards
pitch
are
and the
high.
Canary Callers off the pitch. That's what we like.
And speaking of somebody with high expectations, Philippe Clement has high expectations, and you can meet him. I did
can.
tease that we had a two-part Canary Call special, but this Canary Call is a good Canary Call because it is from none other than social club volunteer Dan, and he gave a little shout out for the event, because all the details you need to know, and he'll say it a million times better than I ever will. So Dan, take it away. And while he does, I'll put up a little leaflet showing key details of the event. So Dan,
Sounds
take
good.
it away.
Dan in Sprowston. What a great start, right?
Yeah, hi Phil, hi Cedric.
Hello.
Fantastic start. Yes, as you say, the sun was shining at Carrow Road, 4 goals, lots of smiling faces. So, hopefully you can take that into next Saturday when the league starts.
Yeah, let's hope so. Whereabouts were you watching from today, and did you try any of the new areas of Carrow Road?
Yes, so usually in the snake pit, but gave the Gerald stand a little south stand, show my age there a bit, south stand look for the game today, and just now in the brand new refurbished NR1 room. So a bit like the football today, pretty slick and fresh. So all good.
Is it nice? What's changed?
Well, it's completely different. It's the old gun club previously, but modern look, bit more of a sports bar vibe really. So all really good first impressions. Food was good, atmosphere is good. So looking forward to next week as well.
I'm standing in for Rob Butler, and as we know, he's very, partial to his food. He makes sure he checks out different areas, make sure the food is good. It's not an unimportant part of football, Dan. So you've got to make sure you get that right. You're also part of the Norwich City Fans Social Club, all right? I'm thinking that, and you've got a really exciting thing on the horizon, haven't you?
Yeah, 100%. So we've actually got our next event is Fans Forum with Philly. Hopefully he'll be wearing the white chinos as well that night, because as you say, he looked $1 million in those today. So, looking forward to that. 20th of August, 6:15 start, 6:15 doors for 7 o'clock start in, as we just talked about, NR1, the new room at Carrow Roads. Should be a really good night. Obviously, fans get the chance to quiz Philippe for his plans for the season. Obviously, it started well today, so hopefully everyone will be good in good spirits. And most importantly, all the money raised goes to the Community Sports Foundation. So, just £5 for adults, pound for under 16s. No tickets required. Just turn up and pay on the door, all for good cause.
Thursday the 20th, you said, doors at 6:15, and that's hosted by Darren Eady as well. So he's always worth coming and having a chat with as well. Thanks ever so much, Dan.
Dan, thank you very much. And I haven't really mentioned, but I am now a volunteer of a Norwich City Fan Social Club. It's an absolute honour.
Brilliant stuff.
I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm just helping out on social media, Twitter and whatnot, and I'm really enjoying it.
We're very proud of you, Robbie, for everything you're doing with that. So well done.
Thank you.
We love the Fan Social Club events. We have a great time at them. We tend to go. So, I don't know if I'm going to make this one, but we will see what we can do. We'll get to it. And if we can, we'll be there.
Exactly. We will be there. Thank you very much to Diane, obviously, for her trust in me as well. And us as a podcast for Rory interview.
Yeah, Diane's always a massive supporter of the pod, and we always try and support her at her events. It's a good relationship. So, Diane, we love you. Fantastic stuff. Well done.
Brilliant stuff. What's next, then, lads?
I think it might be time for the McConville Minute. Intro.
While he's getting...
And by the time the intro's finished, Brownie will have changed into his McConville shirt. This is perfect. Ashton Brown, take it away.
Yes. New season, same segment, same best player in the football club, best centre-back at the football club. But I'm a little bit worried. I have said worried about McConville. Not as him as a person. I'm worried that he's not going to start on Saturday. And I don't know where... Listen,
I think
Harry
the worries
Darling,
are justified, I'll be honest.
Yeah, Harry Darling, fair enough. You are a good footballer. You're from Cambridgeshire. You admit Wisbeach is a shithole. They tick so many boxes, okay? However...
And there's the sponsorship deal gone.
However, this man right here has not done anything wrong in the Norwich shirt ever. You can't drop him. I know Darling slotted him well when you need him to.
No, Rory's a great player.
You can't drop him. There is no bias in that, I swear. Maybe a tad bit, but you can't drop him because he has never done anything wrong. And he's going to score on opening day. I've just got a feeling that he's just going to header it home.
Imagine.
This is where he starts riffing off into Louis Molden. You can't drop him.
We should never have lined out Louis Molden, by the way. It should have been Daniel.
Get the alarm! Get the alarm! Get the alarm! He's done it.
No, but on a serious note,
incredible.
who's better, Louis Molden or Daniel Grimshaw?
Again.
That's two. He's done it twice. I'm not sure because I've never seen Louis Molden play.
Yeah, but you've seen Daniel Grimshaw play. You know how bad he is.
He's not necessarily good, I'll be honest.
But Louis Molden is.
Oh.
3. Right, Brownie, can you stop saying his name or Robbie's going to have an aneurysm live on this podcast?
Left.
All right, we'll move back onto McConville. But I'm gonna set expectations here. What I think realistic expectations for McConville's season is, okay? Now, I don't set his goals, but this is what I reckon could happen. 2 goals, league or cup, 5 man of the matches in the season, Norwich Young Player of the season, and I think that would be an incredible season for McConville. But he can achieve a lot more. But like I said, I don't know where the Darlin fetishes came from. He's good, but McConville's never done anything wrong.
Brilliant stuff. Right then, moving on. Tweet of the week.
Tweet of the week.
And this one's a bit special.
It's special.
Because it's a bit of a personal one.
It is. The last person in the podcast to get a reply from admin was none other than the mayor of Sharm, Chris, who needed a picture of the pyramids to get the new kit out. And
tweet made my career, mate.
it literally did. I saw you tweeting the other day, and I saw that as your most liked tweet ever. So well into that.
By miles.
But I got a reply from admin the other day because I wanted Hamid and Seagull's thoughts in the match, and admin delivered. We will overlay it now. Mohamed Toure scores goals. The Seagull has spoken, lads, and
the Seagull has indeed spoken.
Admin, you're just amazing. Thank you very much.
Absolutely brilliant stuff. Right. Should we introduce a brand new segment?
Let's do it.
Yes, that is right. You've seen that correctly. Welcome to Piction-Canary. This is the game where we are going to have it will be a regular host every week, but this week we've got a guest host. And he is going to come on. He's going to draw us a Norwich City related image. Could be a player, could be a moment. And we have to guess what that image is. Fastest one to guess it wins. We're going to have a league table throughout the season. And it should be a lot of chaos and a lot of fun. So we're going to get our host in now. And the next time you see us, you'll be live with the host of this segment and our first guest. It is, of course, friend of the channel, our man, Jack Totally Tetty. Here he is. He's here to do some drawing. He is Pablo Picasso of this podcast now.
Can I ask, how's the crypto journey going?
Let's not.
No.
I see you got a Range Rover the other day.
Range Rover, Granny. Yeah, so, let's not get into that.
That's fair enough. That's fair.
Yeah.
Right then, we're ready for the first round of Piction-Canary, but we need some buzzer noises, boys. Brownie, would you like to go with yours first? What are we going to have as your buzzer?
Fair.
So you're going to cough, okay?
Fucking hell.
Robbie, what's your buzzer noise?
You know, I ain't got much personality, so it's just gonna be sausage roll.
I'm just going to shout teapot.
Okay.
Oh, you want a word?
No idea why.
Anything. It's about that's fine. You can cough whatever it was. It's okay.
I'll keep to the shouts. Then I should be louder.
That's fair. Do we get unlimited guesses on this?
Yeah, I was about to say, if I guess wrong,
it's just whoever gets it first and fastest.
okay.
But you can't talk over the top of each other. Jack is the adjudicator as to who has buzzed in first.
Beautiful stuff.
I'll try my best on this.
Right, let's get started.
They're all quite distinctive noises. You should be all right.
You know, if you buzz in first, I'm just going to speak over you, so you never get a guess. I'm going to be like that.
Yeah, cheers for that. Really nice.
Gamesmanship.
Appreciate it.
Early doors, right, Jack. If you would like to show us the magnificence of your canvas.
Right, and something to start off with.
That's
Well
a
in.
bit embarrassing. I better delete that.
When are you going to next drop it? By the way, we're waiting.
Yeah, when are we getting a new video? This is a Canary Guys podcast exclusive.
I did say on Saturday I was going to potentially go after the MK Dons game, but I've not actually started yet. I've not had time. But
that's fair.
If we smash West Brom, can we have one?
A double header.
Oh yeah, I think so, for definite.
Love it.
I love that.
Yeah. I'm hoping I've got a bit of time to get it out before the West Brom game.
That'd be beauty.
Beautiful stuff.
Where is the? Oh,
right, fingers on buzzers.
Right. Where do I start? I've not even bloody used this.
It's gone early.
Right, okay. Let's start by. That's terrible. That's terrible. I need a rough bit.
My screen's a bit. I need to come a bit close to the camera. I'm struggling to see.
Mine's small too. It's fine. It's
right,
fine.
let's try this. Let's start by.
Lou Molden.
I thought that was banned.
Yeah, the mold alarm's going to have to come out again, Robbie, I'm afraid. Anyway, Brownie, you've missed the concept. Yes, Robbie.
Kenny McLean against. Oh, never mind. Ignore me.
Teapot. A Manqua Fawcett against Coventry.
No.
Oh.
Like, there's 5. Sausage roll. Ranchich.
No.
It's a good one, to be fair. Is there an upside-down goalkeeper?
What's happened there?
Alvin and the Chip. Alvin and the Chipmunks.
No, Teapot.
I don't know who was first. I think it was Brownie. I think.
I said Alvin and the Chipmunks. I thought it said Alvin. That's Aviva. Sorry, ignore me.
No. Teapot, I've got this. I know exactly what it is.
What is
this is Simeon Jackson's winner against Derby when the fan vaults over the barriers.
Yes!
Come on.
Oh.
It
was in our old intro too, wasn't it?
When I saw the Aviva sign being painted, I knew exactly what that was.
Oh, brilliant stuff.
That's incredible.
That is sensational stuff.
I thought I'd give it away, but there you go.
It used to be our podcast intro, so you lot should have known that.
I heard that was a practice round. It don't count. We got to have another one.
I think I can do another one. Yeah.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I'm perfectly happy to play for double points this week. I'll take the points from that, and we'll play for double.
I like that.
Whoa,
As it's the first round, we'll have a double points round. No, that was the real thing. I get a point.
Oh, I thought it was a practice round.
On one for the season.
I would have played properly.
That was not a practice round. No. Excuses, Brian. That's right.
This is peak entertainment.
Right, let's start.
Can the whole pod just be this?
Still a whole video of this.
One arm is bigger than the other.
What about his arms?
I'll make this one a bit bigger.
Is this Jovan McCarmer against Southampton where he handballed it?
No, not quite.
Oh, I was strong.
What?
Oh no, how awful. When are Ipswich Town ever going to beat them?
No.
That's what I was thinking. It's not.
Is it the 1920 season when Steve Cook blocked it with his own hand and we had a penalty?
No, not quite.
Oh.
You'll get it. You'll get it when I do this. Hopefully, you do.
That's a box.
Autism?
No, it says Australia.
It's got to be Torre. Something to do with Torre. Ah! Torre holding the match ball for scoring a hat-trick.
No.
Goalkeeper. Oh, yes. I've gone for a really, really bad one here. This is like before their time, if it is. Teapot.
Yep.
Michael Theocletus.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the first goal in the 7-1 defeat when the ball went straight over his head. When he should have scored it easily.
I don't know if Robbie and Brad even know that Michael Theocletus played for us.
Sorry, when was this game? This was.
But there you go.
Cheers, I was 5.
Wait, what year was it, Robbie?
2009.
I was 1!
Well,
Rigged.
I was kept out the womb!
You should have been watching Norwich highlights in the womb. I don't know where you weren't, Brownie. It's not enough.
As you can see, graphic design is my passion.
It's phenomenal stuff. I'm loving it.
Oh, this is fantastic. So I'm 2 points to the good.
Call it there. Not having that.
I had one more, but.
Oh, go on then.
Oh, go on.
Go on then.
You might as well while you're here.
Let him get 3 ahead and let's all cry.
Right, let's. How am I going to draw this?
I'll be off to a great start. 3 points, just like Norwich on Saturday.
We'll have to see it.
Let's do. Oh, you know what? Let's start by doing this.
You love a box.
Not quite a box.
It's a goal.
Oh. Okay.
Small hands this time.
Yeah. What?
It's
Okay,
kicking
he's
something.
kicked it.
That's top bins, that. Teapot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alex Tetty against Sunderland.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was going to say that!
Oh, that was too quick. Oh, man.
I have no idea how I've got that off of that picture. That could have been anything.
It's just his stance of the volley. Like, literally, you just twatted it.
The drawings are fantastic, Jack, I've got to say.
Well, I had to get one Tetty reference in the video.
Oh, that's brilliant. Right, well, I take a 3-0 lead into the next round.
Oh, dear.
Oh, what a brilliant segment. This will definitely be remaining.
Brilliant drawings there, Chris. No, Chris? No, wrong person. No, Tete. Thank you.
So what?
Oh, we get some more.
He's writing. He's spelling out a message.
You're saving me from doing the outro, so I appreciate that.
Love that from you, Jack. Well done.
Oh, no. What's that promo?
He's got to do it.
You are the much bigger account. I don't know what you're on about.
Oh, he's promoting us.
Oh, yes!
Yes!
Oh, no, now he's promoting himself.
That's fair enough. And he's going to start listening to different YouTube channels, just random ones. Oh, we love it.
I butchered it. There you go.
Oh, it's fine. We can read that. Jack, you've been a superb guest. Thank you so much for that. It's brilliant. Well done.
Thanks for having me on again.
No worries. It's not a problem.
We'll
we needed you. Get it all sorted.
Brilliant stuff. Cheers, Jack.
Thank you very much, boys. Nice and short and sweet.
Exactly. That was possibly the best segment ever. Thank you so much, Jack, for your time.
Fantastic stuff.
And your drawings. Chris, stop being a nerd. Appreciate that. Yeah, so stroll of the week, ladies and gentlemen. I had 2 today, 2 Greg's ones. They were stuck together. You know when you get the 2 and they're stuck together sometimes? It was like that. So they're probably a bit underdone, but they're beautiful. They're Greg's. They're beautiful. We love it.
Greg's are always, it's just reliable. It's like a Kenny McLean. It's always there. It's always reliable. It's always good.
Exactly. We love that. I know what else we love? Brownie. And you know what Brownie does? Top 3.
Top 3
Brownie,
this week.
Top 3.
Now,
go.
We mentioned a little bit on the category earlier in the podcast where we was about a podcast guest who you'd like in Jordan Hugel. This week's top three ideal podcast guests you'd love to see come on the pod.
Ooh, that is unreal.
Am I allowed to
Do
say
they have to
Jordan
be
Hugel too?
realistic, or can we say like totally wild ones?
Anything you want. It's ideal situation.
Yeah, dream ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Should we do off our 1, 2, 3s? Like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we'll fire them off quick fire on
Yeah.
this one, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
You want to go, Robbie?
I think I'm ready. Number
Go
3,
ahead.
Glenn Riddlesham. I love the bloke.
He was
Ever
great.
since I met him in Spoons before another Fantastic Club event, it's amazing. Full tuxedo for Spoons, amazing. I love the man. Number 2, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll stick Norwich for this one. Gabby Sara, beautiful man, myth, the legend. Number 1, none other than Jordan Hugo. What a guy! I love the bloke, and he is my number 1 choice because he's just a lad.
Chris?
That is very good.
Go on,
Oh, do you want me to go next? I'll go.
Yeah, go on.
I would like. There's so many bad things I could say here. I'm not gonna, but no, I'll stick on the Norwich theme. Number 3, I'll go Wes Houlihan.
Nice.
See, they're all players from my vintage of like growing up though, because that is the era I grew up in. It's like the
Spot on.
Houlihan and another man who I'm going to put at number 1, so that may have spoiled that. But number 2, yeah, you would talk about cult heroes. I'd like Timmy Closer on the podcast. He's big as he's Swiss. He lives in Dis. It's Timmy Closer.
Does he still
And then
have a house in Dis? That's the question. I think he does.
number 1, I think so. My number 1, anyway. It's very easy. He always talks really well in interviews. I've always liked the bloke. I've had his shirts for God knows how many years when I was a child. He was my favourite Norwich player when I very first started supporting the club.
Yeah.
Grant Holt.
Big Grant Holt.
Got to be Grant Holt.
Love that.
Speaking of which, a shout out actually, honourable mention to Big Grant Holt, the original Big Grant Holt, John Rogers. I would like John Rogers on our podcast because I wanted to talk about all the Norwich songs he did and also how he is the originator of our Canary Caller of the Week intro.
I apologise for stealing that. We did try to ask him, so
he still hasn't been in contact. One of these days, he might see one of these podcasts. I'd like to think
that would be nice.
Number 3.
Brownie's going to be I'd like Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
You know what's going to be? It's going to be the L word.
Number 3,
Louis Tomlinson.
I would like to do
Harry
one with
Styles.
the Norwich City boys. I think that'd be a good one. Should have said something to Jack Reeve when he came into my arcade.
That is good. Fair. That'd be a great collab
2,
podcast. We would really
Phil.
like that.
I want the mastermind. I want the big Belgian boy on there. Just want him in my presence. And number 1, the gap is significant. My favourite Norwich player growing up, Maro Vrancic. I'd do anything for Maro to come on the pod.
That's fair. I'd like to give another honourable shout-out podcast mention to Mark Atanasio. I feel like he'd be a fascinating man to speak to.
It would be.
And it would be his second podcast appearance, if you haven't seen him on the show.
It would be. And
he's been on once before.
Top man, so I think we could put something else to show them.
And little honourable mention to Louis Molden.
Go ahead.
Go on, yeah. I'm going to end the podcast. See you later, lads.
No, on a serious note, a man called Dawson, the originator of the name Canary, guys.
Oh, I would. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, to be fair, he is the inspiration behind the name of the podcast. So,
if he ever came on a pod, it'd be an in-person pod while we're doing something mental, like on a roller coaster. I don't know. I think I'd hit it like that. Probably get injured, but oh well.
A man forcing in spoons.
Forcing on the bed
with the lads. Oh dear. Right. Anyway,
stuff.
Into the final stages of this podcast, then, because I think it's time for the preview of the West Bromwich Albion game. I think all we really need are some team lineups
Love
and
it.
some score predictions.
May I go first?
I bet.
Or
I'm
can I
ready.
go ahead?
Do you want me to go first?
I can do team lineup very easily if you want.
That's fair. Why don't you go first then? Whoever, find out.
I'm going to be really boring. It'll be the same as last week.
Fair. It was sort of dress rehearsal.
It'll be the same as the cup game. You don't change a winning team that's won that well.
Yep, that's fair. Score?
I will go 3-1 Norwich.
I like it.
I'd make
Brownie,
2 changes
go.
to that team that played last Saturday. Darling out McConville in. Yeah.
I know what one
And
that's
if
going to be.
Fisher is available, I'd go
Mhm.
Fisher for Stacey, but I don't think he's back yet. Yeah, it's a tough one.
I don't know if he will be, though. I don't think he'll be ready.
I know he had the like game against other Norwich players.
And
He
what's the
played in
latest
it,
on is it Darlan? Mr.
Probably
Cameroon,
next
not
week
Mr.
after, I'd say.
Cameroon. Yeah, Mr. Cameroon.
I just need. He didn't have a preseason.
Yeah, so probably not
I'll
on them
probably
two. So
2
yeah,
3
just
weeks. I'd say.
McConville for Darling. Yeah.
Probably Cardiff game. That makes sense.
Just McConville for Darling. 3-0. Bish Bash Boss. Torre scores. Brooks scores 2.
Right. I'm gonna go with Chris. I think there won't be any changes at all. I'm gonna go 4-1,
Oh,
and I'm gonna go Torre, Darling, Garden, and Schwartau.
okay, right. I didn't say goal scorers, so I'll get them in quickly.
Please do.
Torre twice. Brooks will be the other one.
Lovely stuff. And on that note, I think it's time to leave it. Thank you.
It is.
This has been a brilliant podcast, some brilliant segments. A lot of editing for me, but I do it because I loved you all. So
fantastic.
Thank you very much for joining us. Yeah.
And on that note, it's time to end with a Louis Mulder alarm. Thank you very much and good night.
Thank you, lads. Bye bye.